Hey everybody, 123 Mr. B here. We are going to do a video on simplifying. This is important because I say most of my students will learn about simplifying and then just pretend that they've forgotten it and not use it because, I don't know, they just do. So I want to give you guys a reason to use simplifying in advance because it'll save you guys some time. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So how fractions work, or how the F word work, or division statement. This is division statement, division statement, division statement. How these things actually work is that you just go top times top times top, numerators, and over top of bottom times bottom times bottom. Now, obviously, this is a lot of math here to think about. So 18 times 10, okay, that's 180, and then I got to go 180 times 27. Like, do I really want to do that? But I have to, because that's what happens when you don't simplify. So let's just do the math here. Okay, 100 times 27 is 2700. 50 times 27 is going to be half of that. So that's 1350. I'm adding. Okay, so I know. Just be patient with me. This is what happens when you don't simplify in advance. You get these big, ugly questions. That's going to be 40. Okay, so I got to do. I know that 30 times 27. This is something I know off by heart is 810. Wait, sorry, is that right? Yeah, 3 times 27 is 81, so 30 is 810. So I know that 180 times 27 is 4860. Okay, look at all that work. Okay, so I have 4860 on the top. That's those numbers. And now what about these guys? 5 times 9, 1036. 5 times 9 is 45. 45 times 36. So I don't want to have to do this. But I have to do this because I did not simplify in advance. Okay, so 100 times 36 is 3600. 50 times 36 is obviously 1800 then. Subtract 5 times 36 is 180. Subtract, that means 40. So looking at these two lines here, 45 times 36 then is, what's 8? That's going to be 620 with a 1. 1620. Okay, 1620. Yay, we did it. Okay, now here's the trouble. We still have to simplify. Instead of simplifying earlier with these nice easy numbers, we have to simplify later with these big ugly numbers. So what are we talking about? 4, 8, 6, 0, 16, 20. Thank God we can at least chop a 0 off, but that still leaves us with this. The point being is that these are big numbers, and big numbers take more time and are hard. Look at all this time I wasted doing this mental thoughts on this kind of stuff. Here's what I could do to save time, and here's what I want you to do to save time on questions like this. Instead of simplifying at the end, try simplifying in the beginning. Match up numbers that might work well together that contain similar factors. For example, I know that this 10 and this 5, if I think to myself, hey, 10 divided by 5, I can divide that by 5 and divide that by 5 and just call that 2 over 1. That's true. I don't even have to write this on my page. If I can see it, I can strike that out and write a 2. I put it in a circle so I don't lose it, by the way. That's just my own thing. 2 over 1. Okay. What other numbers match up? I know that 27 and 9 match up. I know that 27 and 9, if I divide them both by 3, I get 9 over 3. Hey, wait a second. I know that's also 3 over 1. Look at that. Okay, that's good. So I can strike that out and put a 3 and put a 1. Okay, things are getting really cluttered. I'm going to just bring everything down here. Now I have 18 over 1 times 2 over 1 times 3 over 36. Okay, now look, well, all I have to do is match up some more things here. How about this? I know that 18 and 36, if I had 18 in the top and 36 below, I can cut that in half and get 9 over 18. And I recognize this one off by heart to be the same as 1/2. I'm used to this fraction already. So I can cut that off and say 1 and 2. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah. So I've got a 1 there, a 2 there. Now check it out. I can even double this up. I can say, hey, this 2 and this 2 here, I can wipe those out because a 2 over 2 equals 1 over 1, which really is just 1. So it becomes nullified. It's getting really ugly. I'm going to just redo it here. 1 over 1 times, now this is a 1, and this is a 1. 1 over 1 times 3 over 1. So look at this. 1 over 1 times 1 over 1 times 3 over 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Can you believe it? This whole ugly thing that we started with way back here and did all this work is simply 3. We could have spent all day long doing this and trying to simplify this thing down, or we could have just knocked everything down from the beginning and just did this in our mind, in our brain, just chop, 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 3, done. Now you tell me what's going to be faster for you.